Hi yogis, let's do 45 minutes of yin. Now, this session is aimed at rest and restore. So we're not going to be moving a whole lot. Get yourself nice and cozy. Some props that you might need: blankets, blocks, bolster. If you don't have a bolster or blocks, cushions, things like that. Anything that's going to help you get nice and comfortable is ideal for this practice. Okay. We're going to start in whatever seated position you like. If you wish to lay down, you of course can. You can sit on your couch. It doesn't matter. You might close your eyes. And we're letting our breath be natural here. And just notice this breath. Noticing the depth, pace. Notice without trying to change anything about the breath. And from the breath, notice and be aware of any sounds. The sound of my voice, the sounds of the room you're in, the sounds of things going on just outside of the room. Be aware. Without giving too much thought or giving too much attention, just notice. Noticing the temperature of the room, the air, the floor you're sitting on, or the surface you're sitting on. Be aware without challenging, without the desire to change. The smells, become aware of smells around you. Noticing, being aware that they're there. Without trying to challenge or change. becoming aware of that sensation of touch. Noticing the clothes on your skin, how you're sitting, what is beneath you. Noticing and knowing all of these things are going on around you. Can you come back to the breath? Has the pace of the breath changed? Has the depth of the breath changed? Has the direction of the breath changed? We're going to slowly begin to shift. See if you can keep this element of softness, of quiet, of rest. We're going to come on to our prompt. Come into a reclined butterfly position. So as you come into a reclined butterfly, you can bring the soles of the feet together. You might have some bricks or blankets or pillows underneath the legs so that you're really able to soften into them. It depends on how much you enjoy your back bends. If a bolster or a pillow is too big, you might try rolling a blanket or rolling a mat. The closer your low back is to that narrow end of your prop, the more intense your back bend will be. The further away, the gentler. So set up your position and know that you're not stuck here. There's time for you to adjust and readjust so that you're able to get nice and cozy. You might have your hands resting by your side. You might take them overhead. You might have them resting up on blankets or pillows so you feel even more supported. If there's too much tension through the neck, you can always put a pillow or something underneath your head so you're not having to get that lengthening through the throat. Settle here. Inviting your body to relax a little more. We're spending time here so you can really settle in. So much time and so little to do. body softening, muscles relax. Let this sense of rest and release continue to expand throughout your body. The scalp, forehead, the muscles around the eyes, let your cheeks slacken. Creating space between the top and bottom jaw so the tongue can soften away from the roof of the mouth. The neck and the shoulders. A spaciousness. This should be comfortable and easy. There's nowhere else you need to be. Your arms relax. Feel them soft and supported. There's no gripping through the hands, no holding in the wrists. You can relax here. The upper back, the chest. Let that release expand. The belly, the low back. Your hips supported by the ground beneath you. The glutes and the legs heavy. Calves, ankles, feet soft. Keep resting here. You have so much time. Allow your breath to deepen, inviting your awareness to grow. And take care of any props that you may have around you. And keeping this sense of ease, of stillness, rolling up. We're going to come into a twist. So if you have your bolster and a brick, we'll use the brick and place it underneath. So you've got this elevated bolster. If you need something a little bit more, you can always use a second brick. Or you can prop this up against a couch or a chair or something. Get cozy, so if you have a blanket, you can place that over you. For now, we want to get our hip next to the bolster. You can do whatever you like with the knees, stagger, stack. We're going to take a twist. So we want the tummy to twist towards that bolster and fold yourself over. So we're getting a little bit of this side belly resting on that bolster. You might rest your cheek on the same side. You might turn your cheek and take that twist all the way up the back. And if you like, you can have your hands either side of the bolster, or you can wrap them around and give that bolster a hug. And then again, you might close down your eyes. Maybe soften your gaze. Settling in, taking any last few moments before you invite that stillness to take over. And this twist, notice how the breath has changed. The pace, the depth, maybe to the part of the body where you are breathing into. Let your shoulders round, your arms be heavy. Again, that softness through the entire body. All you have to do here is breathe. The time we're spending in these shapes, gravity, stillness, is all doing the work for you. All you have to do is breathe. Allowing your breath and your awareness to grow only enough to shift out of your position. Slowly keeping that yin-like energy pressing up. If you want to take a little twist to the other side, you can. We're going to take the same shape, but going the other way. So if you bring your opposite hip next to your bolster, again, your leg position may be different on this side. Begin to twist and walk yourself down onto your bolster. And again, your head might look in the opposite direction to the legs, or perhaps the same direction. Get nice and cozy. Again, if you've got your blanket or some cushions in between the legs, under the hips, settle yourself in. Adjusting through arms, hips, legs. Take these first few moments to settle in. There should be no strain, no effort, no exertion. Welcome this time to rest. In this practice, it is okay for your mind to wander. It is okay to feel a little bored or unsettled. Notice, be aware. Can you come back to the breath? You may have to return to the breath thousands of times. Know that this is okay. Let your breath deepen once again. Only enough to help you come out of this shape. Pressing up. And again, if you need a little twist to release, go there. Come to sit on your bottom. We're going to use the bolster or brick or again rolled up blanket. We're going to bring it underneath the hips for a supported bridge position. So we're laying down on our backs. You might need a blanket or something underneath your head and shoulders. Lay yourself down. Press down through the feet and then slide your bolster or your brick underneath the hips, underneath that pelvis. So again, it should feel quite nice to be resting in this position. And from here, you might keep the hips on your bolster, feet on the ground. You might lengthen one or both legs. Whatever you decide, know that you're not stuck. You can change your mind, you can change your position. Allow your shape to develop as we spend time here. Do you notice any gripping or holding in the body? Is there something niggling at you that you can let go of? What is stopping you here? slowly by wriggling your toes. Maybe bending into the knees to bring the feet back onto the mat if you lengthen them. We're going to bring the knees into the chest. So you might need to wriggle onto your support a little bit more. It might just be kind of hovering above. You might find that you're able to squeeze them in. We'll spend a couple minutes here. If you feel like you need a bit more support, or there's tension in your neck, some cushioning, a blanket might feel nice. We want the weight to be in the upper back, more the shoulder area rather than anything on the head or on the neck. If you're wrapping your hands, let them be heavy. Let them add a little extra gravity to the legs. Soften, release. Your body has been invited to relax. And you can release those legs slowly, keeping them soft, keeping your body, your eyes in this yin-like state. And so if you have a bolster here, if you press up through the feet, you can slide your bolster down so that it rolls underneath the knees. This might be a nice position to rest your legs, and you can splay them in or out, whatever it is that feels good. If you want to take your arms overhead, you can. They can be T position, they can be resting on your tummy. Feeling heavy and supported by the props that are underneath you. The good, the calm, the restful. Let's slowly welcome back a deeper breath. Only enough to shift. If you're happy where you are and this is where you want to spend the last few moments, please stay as you are. If you would like to roll your bolster out from under your knees or under your feet, do so. If a different position, sitting, laying on your side or on your tummy, is more restful for you, go there. Whatever position you find the most relaxing, you find the most sense of ease. Let's finish there. Noticing the pace and the depth of your breath. Notice where you're breathing, what part of the body you're breathing into. No need to challenge or change. Just be aware. Noticing that sense of touch. Your clothes, the props around you, the surface you're on. Welcome back that sense of smell. The aromas of the room. The smell of the fabric softener on your props. Perhaps a garden outside or a cup of coffee brewing. Notice, be aware. Welcome back that sense of hearing. Becoming more aware of the sounds in the room. the sounds coming from outside of the room, the sound of my voice. Awareness growing, your breath getting a little deeper. Maybe begin to blink open the eyes, welcoming this sense of sight. With the eyes still foggy, your gaze unfocused, shapes, colors, those things around you. As your eyes begin to focus and your awareness grows, you're fully awake. Maybe there are some movements, a stretch, a wriggle, feeling your body move in whatever way feels right. And once you're ready, if you're not already there, find a comfortable seat. As you rise, rejuvenated, re-energized, ready for the rest of the day. Let's bring the hands together, rub the palms, create a little bit of warmth, a little bit of heat there. Once you feel there's heat, let's bring the palms, cover the eyes. Take a breath in and out. As the hands fall away from the face and come together, offer this as a gesture of gratitude for yourselves, your body, your practice, for everything you are capable of. Thank you for practicing with me. Take care.